So welcome back to another video, and we are just 60 days away from Prelims 2024. 16th June go ahead, and today is 17th April. Last year I had shifted my gears when it was 60 days, and then once again when it was 30 days, and then once again when it was 15 days away from Prelims. And this year I'm going to give myself more time. I'm going to go the 30-day mode right now, beginning from today. So anyway, I had written the 2023 mains, so which means I did qualify the prelims last year. And prelims last year was a surprise for everybody because of the change in pattern and whatever. So what we are gonna do now is that we are going to separate what already has happened from what we are going to do from now on. The past is past. I had been doing newspapers and doing editorials, making notes out of them, cutting articles and pasting subject wise, making notes, etc., trying to understand the thematic evolution of what's happening in the country and what's important, and how much weightage a particular topic has and stuff. And this is a more or less an integrated preparation for prelims and mains. So that's what has been done, and I wouldn't say it's done. It's a process that will continue even after prelims, and more strongly so. But from now on, we have 60 days, which are 2 months, and we are going to deep dive straight into the classification, what we are going to do, etc. The static part, we have got to revise the standard books of all the individual subjects, and this is the current affairs part. I've been reading newspapers daily for months now. I've also been reading previous newspapers, last year's newspapers, etc. But to comprehensively cover the current affairs, I'm going to pick up one compilation, and do it subject wise, an analysis of all the things that have happened in that subject, and dig deeper into the static portion of those subjects, and try to see how much of the static portion is also being covered during the current affairs, and whatever then remains of the static portion, we will cover that. We'll see that everything is covered anyway. So where to begin from is a common question, and the answer to that comes straight from my heart. It asks me, where are you? So I'm just going to jot down all the main broad subjects in this paper. Geography, this PMFIS is standard material that I want to do, and I have done it last year and before that, so I'm going to do that again. Environment, PMFIS, I'm interested. And there's this current affairs part. Science and tech, I'm gonna start with current affairs, and then dig into the basics of biology, plant kingdom, etc., and whatever chemistry I have to do, inorganic one or even organic chemistry. Whatever has to be done will be done through current affairs in science and tech. And economy, it's compulsory to cover both the standard material, the basic stuff once or multiple. We're not talking about reading through the subject once. We are talking about covering this subject in a way that you have retained, you have understood most of it, and you're able to get the questions right. So both of these stand equally important in case of economy. In this polity, I am going to begin with current affairs and then go back deeper into the standard articles and stuff, because in polity is the subject that I've covered the most number of times. So the standard part of it um, will be the secondary thing to cover here for now. And in history, we have included art and culture, and there's Nitin Singhania's standard book for art and culture. And we're gonna do that completely. I've never actually finished the Nitin Singhania art and culture book. That I'm gonna do this time for sure. And there's ancient history and medieval and modern history. There's standard textbooks for that, and we have to cover all those things. But the thing is, the questions from history, if we notice, are not directly being asked from these standard books, and that there are random Tamil terms and meanings being asked about them. So there's something to be figured out here in case of ancient and medieval history in particular, because modern history was simple last time and there were very few questions from modern history, right? It was pretty simple, and the tough ones were tough for everybody anyway. The ancient and medieval ones, the number of questions from there has been increasing, and we'll figure out how we're gonna crack all these things individually. And this is just my stream of consciousness, kind of documenting my evolution of my approach or whatever. This is just for myself. This is in a way my own conversation with myself. So environment, there's biology books to be covered, but we'll enter into those realms through current affairs first. So what we have to do is to begin with current affairs. So there are these monthly magazines for current affairs, and also there are subject-wise compilations. And monthly, I've been reading the newspapers, right? So I'm gonna go for the compilation subject-wise. There's PT 365. I'm not gonna do the entire PT 365 here, but I'm gonna go through its index and do a thematic analysis. There's this good material by Vyasa IAS, who are making good material, and they have made short notes for PD 365s of subjects, 25 to 30 pages or 20 to 25 pages for each subject. So I'm gonna go through their short notes of PD 365 and see and make a thematic analysis and understanding of the events that have happened. And the thing is, if you read the entire book PD 365, there is lesser chance of you remembering most of this stuff. So I'm gonna do a unique kind of prep, the kind of prep that I had been doing right from childhood, and the kind of prep that has worked flawlessly for me. So I'm gonna do the thematic analysis from Vyasa's short notes, and then dig deeper into the basics standard books, and cover as deep and wide area as I can, and see if the patches of the standard material, the basics that we are covering through current affairs, makes a comprehensive picture or not, and we fill the gaps from standard. We of course complete the standard textbooks also. That's a compulsion. That's the motion you have to go through to appear for prelims. You have to finish those standard textbooks and also the current affairs. So I'm gonna read these 20-25 pages compilations and make notes from them, analyze the areas that have been in the news, and dig deeper into the standard textbooks. And this might seem an unorthodox way of approaching this examination, but that's how some things happen. The process is can be called hectic or heavy work, but that's what we are born to do, born for. It's time. I know in my life I've reached this phase that I'm perfectly situated, poised with the right kind of attitude and mentality. Till last year, even though I wrote the mains, I was not in the right kind of attitude in relation to this exam. I was not pushing myself from inside. I was mostly working because of external reasons, external attachments, or whatever. Some external force was moving me, even though I was good or okay with following that kind of external discipline. But now is the time that I'm really here and my insides are ready to have fun. I'm ready to extract the fun out of these 60 days now. And this is going to be a dance for me. I'm going to call it a dance. And also, there are other things I want to do. I want to get fit, get back to my fitness. I've been lately not feeling very good about my growing tummy. Yeah. These 60 days ऐसा नहीं होता है कि आप पढ़ रहे हो तो बस पढ़ रहे हो और खाना भी नहीं खा रहे हो. ऐसा नहीं होता है. Day is healthy if you are working for 10 hours or 12 hours. You can allot some 2 healthy hours for something else also. 2 hours for something healthy. So I'm going to get fit, get back to my fitness level or whatever. In fact, to reach my fitness levels, I'm gonna be the best version of myself and also extract all the fun I can from this preparation. And this is gonna be the place I speak my whatever comes to my heart. So that's it. So tomorrow we're gonna get the 365k short notes, and we'll see how we're gonna crack open each of these subjects, and mostly the things are gonna be documented in this video. I'll be maybe making journaling myself at night and putting up this video every night. Maybe this is gonna be my routine. Let's see, friends, guys who have been listening. Thank you. Let's have fun, people. Let's just now become what you were always wanting to, what you're capable of, how potent you are. Let's conquer the world.